Hello, everyone, and welcome to Short Rest for episode 11 of Trials of VinTear.
Help me!
We had you guys finish up a little bit of interaction with maybe some celestial beings, some forces from divine entities, which very invasive, very rude. Definitely is not a good feeling, but made some worships in a church of another god, which is a big faux pas, I believe, would be. And there was a bit of revenge happening when it came to the fight when you guys went southwards towards the museum. I was
never explained what was made on the Wave Mother's boon. It was just given but not explained.
Yes, I can explain that. So essentially, and you can write this down as well. Next time you go in the water, you can breathe underwater.
Oh shit, so you could have went and got Arrow?
Now I know that.
The river was slow anyway. I would have gotten to the surface. It's fine.
Is this a one-time use thing?
It's a one-time use thing. So if you did decide I'm gonna go underwater, I'm gonna at least rush to him, the boon would have activated and you would have tried to breathe and it would have gone through.
If I'd known that, I'm sorry, Arrow, I would have dove over it.
I wouldn't have wanted you to.
To be fair, like, your swim speed's still half if you don't have one, so...
That's what I mean. Like, it was just better for me to get free so I could dash to the surface.
Ooh, question on that actually. Does that boon have an expiration date?
You don't know.
Yeah, normally, like, even if other gods were okay with praying to others in their church, Bitch Queen ain't it. I don't think she would like it.
Also, her other name is the Bitch Mother.
Oh, yeah. Like like that's what she's called. That's what Arrow thinks of her in his head. Yeah. So just like, don't.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I probably did know that, but I'm not a religious
an
person
offering
anyway.
was bad?
I literally had to reread my notes, Mike, about it saying how Droon was betrothed to the god of creation, and I was like, so did we technically get our answer? That's what I have written down.
No, wait, what answer to what?
To, like, which god it was. Like, was he just pissed that we were in there?
like were we intruding on his dead late partners?
Well, if we know the name of the folk saint and the god of creation, like, if we're assuming that's Lathander, then there's this other thing.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe a god of creation that was replaced by Lathander, potentially.
Well, that's
Lathander's more the X.
Oh, wait, that might make sense why there were two statues blurred out. Maybe. I don't know.
I always like watching these later because then half the time I'm right and I'm like, Michael, I swear to God.
And then southwards down towards the museum, the little learning center. Yeah, I mean, that was a fun fight. I like the idea of sort of a force that is making you move, because it's always a little bit boring when you have like combat and you're like, I just stay here and I hit. It's like, no. Move for me.
No.
And I think the three players here already know I love creatures that just want to drag you down.
No.
It's my favorite thing.
That's why I yelled in the episode. I said, it's always me and you, Steve. Well, we're always trying to bail each other.
Oh,
trauma.
What was HP? What did you guys have at the end of the fight?
At the end of the fight?
Yeah, at the end of the fight.
I had 4.
Oh, 4. Okay.
I was at 18, but if 17 would have really put me in a predicament, so...
These things did hit. They were like 2d10 plus something. It was
but they were mean.
Yeah, I kept playing like 14, and I was like, ooh, because I dropped down to 7 was the lowest.
Yeah.
And I was like, I should probably go back up again, because I can't take another hit.
I had gone down to 7, and then I did Way of Mercy, because I was like, this could be a bad idea.
I had to ask you again what the damages were, because for some reason, after hearing the numbers, I said to myself, like, I am dead.
So the little fish dog creatures had 3 attacks. 1 was with a mouth and 2 with tendrils. If the 2 tendrils actually landed, you'd be considered grappled, and you can take an action to break out. The bite did 2d10 plus 3. The tendrils did 1d8 per plus 3. So they were some very aggressive, like 2-3 foot tall creatures.
Everything on this island's aggressive. Except for the jelly.
The jellyfish, however, upon entering its space underneath where the tendrils are, you'd have to make a con save or get paralyzed. And at the start of your turn, make another con save and take 66 damage.
It's
thank
kill,
you.
it's fine.
Could have died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, thank you.
And while
Okay, just for fun, let's again playtime. Could you grab 66
yeah, of course.
and roll them?
I mean, the plan was if you went
Sure.
down like unconscious and didn't like double your damage to die outright, I was just gonna go burn my last key point and get you up.
Yeah, you have
Well-
one semi healer just to help on the ready. Oh no.
You would have died.
10, 16, 24,
Yeah, you would have died.
26.
You would have double died.
you-
Actually, no.
Over
Uh,
my total HP.
Yeah. So you said
26.
26. Okay. No, I actually wouldn't have died. I would have definitely gone down, but I still
But
my
it's
max
not
HP
double.
is still higher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you did that to me while I was down,
Yeah.
hey,
Mm.
hey, because it's an automatic. Oh, well, technically, it wouldn't even matter because I'd literally just.
Be a
stationary.
failed
No,
death save.
paralyzed doesn't mean
Yeah.
you can't make con saves. It just means you can't make like deck saves and other things like that.
Oh no, I'm talking unconscious.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
At that
yeah.
point, by the way, it never came to this point where someone went unconscious and not dead. If you would have went unconscious underneath the tendrils, they wouldn't move anymore. They would just stay there and wait for you to goopify.
Yeah, and then just eat you.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How does it work if you go unconscious underwater? How does drowning work?
You have 1 plus your con modifier minutes to hold your breath.
Mm-hmm.
The round, or no, 1 plus the con modifier of rounds you can to hold your breath. I gotta double check which one. But after that time has elapsed, you go unconscious, and I think you have like 1 more round, and then you die.
Okay, I was gonna say, once you're unconscious, is it just insta failure or like insta dead?
I will double check, but I think it's either you instantly die or you have like at least 1 round to go for it. I will double check, but it is like you're on death's door at that point.
Yeah.
It's definitely
I
worse
imagine.
than going unconscious on like
Yeah.
non-water. Yeah.
Yeah. Because, various reasons. Okay. And then I also had a group question. What's everyone's, like, max HP? I want to know where we're at.
Max is like
Like,
20.
yeah, your total.
34.
34?
I also have the tough feet, so
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I'm
I'm at 25.
24. I went for mobile.
Legati, I'm
Mine
assuming.
was- Yeah, I got 20.
I am at
Our wizard.
28.
Okay.
You're a beefy crew.
Yeah, I feel better about that. I was like, I have no idea where we're at in this crew. Half of me was like, Legati has 16, and 1 hit, it's over.
yeah, I got the tough feet because a good chunk of my damage is gonna be self-inflicted. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say for a blood hunter, that makes sense.
And then you guys went into the learning center, this little museum space where they have like bones and pottery up for display, sort of past history that looks like people were living here for a bit.
Yeah.
So there's some still things to explore, and then you heard a voice on another side of the wall.
Like, it's a small fish, and you're like, yeah.
There's no shot.
0. Literally 0.
I'm also like, see, Arrow's concerned why he drew his weapon. It's like, okay, yeah, there's a recording somewhere that's been playing every now and then, sure, but there's also been things merged with each other, so he's kind of like, something took that voice, or that voice box was merged into something else. He's expecting a monstrosity,
Mm-hmm.
and he doesn't like it.
Hey,
I
that's
don't
D&D
like
for you.
how at home I am here, Mike. I was supposed to be running away from Amber.
Any other questions before we call it a short rest?
Not so much questions, but definitely observations. There's a line of thought that is running through Moors that has just been discovered to him about specifically something that Phoenix said to him. So we will explore that. We will explore that.
Oh, right. Our lawful good?
Bamboozled.
Lawful good
Bamboozled.
himbo.
I
I
caught
gave
that.
you a compliment, technically. It wasn't sarcasm.
A little backhanded.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a backhanded compliment, but you know.
Bamboozled. Did not know what was going. Like, it's going to weigh on Moors. Like, what did she mean by that?
I think that's the
That could
intention.
She will tell
It's
you.
working.
Yeah.
It's working.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for Short Rest for episode 11. We'll see you guys next time for episode 12.